Side 2x2. These guys are getting it done right now, Gene.
This is starting the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, without no doubt.
Oh yeah.
It's a family day. I guess you know.
Oh yeah.
It's a family day. I guess you know.
Oh yeah.
It's a family day. I guess you know.
Oh yeah.
It's a family day.
Oh yeah.
And just I guess right now we can start the show.
Are you ready?
Your attention, please.
Attention all personnel.
Please relax and prepare for takeoff.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to NoBull Radio. I'm Andy Kessler. Joining me tonight in the studio, or I should say, in my basement without a couch, Ben Kilcrease, Carl Brown. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hump day.
That's
Hold
right.
on, Andy.
Doing good. It's been a while, right? It's been a while for the radio show. Now we're back here, live on the air. Pissed everybody off by being on late and played all kinds of music, and I don't know. Nobody likes me.
I like you. I like you. For
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Well-
all that matters.
I would like you, but your magazines over here are really sticky, dude.
Easy, and I'm supposed to tell everybody that. Anyway, we got some interesting topics tonight. We haven't been on for a month, over a month actually. I think it's been like 5 weeks. We got 3 first-time champions that we crowned over the past few weeks for Truck Nationwide and for the Cup Series a couple nights ago. Controversy in Phoenix. Now, this is more than one thing. All right, guys, this isn't just the Cup race. This is what happened over this week, actually, these last couple of races here. Not so much controversy, I guess, in the trucks. That race was pretty good. We'll talk about that in a minute. But also the good car counts. We're going to talk a lot about that. The car counts in the trucks and Nationwide have been awesome. And hopefully, guys, that spills over into that Cup Series that starts here December 5th.
I would love to see that spill over into the Cup Series. We're having 30-plus cars. I think 35 in the Nationwide. We had 30-something last night in the truck. Spectacular car counts. And if that spills over into the Cup, well, then we're going to have one hell of a season coming up starting December 5th, like you said.
I'm disappointed in the truck guys. You know, I had
What?
week 3 in the. I had week 3 in the pool, and Ben's still here.
I think we all did, actually. We're trying to get rid of them.
Now I feel like the one that's not loved.
No, we
No,
are.
all the guys love me.
Oh yeah, we can tell.
I'm the best admin. I'm the best truck admin ever in NoBull. Ever.
Well, you got some stiff competition there. You got to work over there. You had Matt Hoos, and then all right, never mind. All right, we'll move on. Let's talk a little bit about the trucks. The season has obviously kicked underway. Race number 3 just did Tuesday night in Phoenix. Ben, you're the new admin. Congratulations on that. Now, how would you size up your first 3 races of the season?
Good. Okay.
That's it?
and spectacular. In that order, Daytona was awesome. Great job at Daytona. Week 2, it was alright. Had some pretty good racing. And then this past week, or last night I should say, after the Nationwide Series, I really was dreading Tuesday. I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. Coming to the night, 100 laps, 4 cautions. 4 cautions and 30-plus trucks. You can't get any better than that. This season in the trucks has been awesome. Me and the guys have bonded real well, and this season is going to be real good. I can't wait to finish it off and start next, but that's still a ways down the road. But this season so far going real good.
Yeah, it is, and you got Carl helping you out there. There's eyes in the sky there, and Carl, you raced in the trucks last season. You choose not to this season. I guess you said you'd rather wall bang in the Nationwide Series. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's much funner in the Nationwide cars. I can wall bang in them, and the car not get tore up as bad.
Wall bang.
Oh, just throwing a jab out there. We're only messing with you, Carl. But now, with the trucks, that being said, you guys, now, like Ben said, 3 cautions at Daytona, which is, I wouldn't say unheard of, but that's pretty good for the trucks. Solid night for a lot of guys. The iffy one, I think, for me was week 2, but then, and then we come back and we have I thought it was a great race. Besides Kenny Baum stinking up the show and basically putting a hurting on everyone leading 94 of the 100 laps. I gotta say, the one thing for that is that's got to boost his confidence, especially after the Cup Series season that he's had.
Oh yeah, and I was actually excited to see Kenny come in there. He said Phoenix was his favorite track. He showed it last night. He said after the race, he said, at least I didn't get TJ'd tonight. So I was glad to see him come in there and get one at Phoenix.
What's TJ'd mean? I don't get that.
Oh, I don't know. There's a highlight video we'll show later. It'll give you a better insight.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, he didn't get TJ'd. He got the win instead, so that's cool. D-Wash says he got a freebie because Dave had to sit that one out. I don't know why. I don't know if he felt bad because he's been winning a lot in the Nationwide, but either that is he was felt bad for everybody because the first 2 races of the season, some Sam Bass drivers won those first 2 races, and who can't forget that they dominated Daytona with a 1-2-3 finish. So, whatever. I'm glad he wasn't here.
Let everybody know all 3 trucks, unfortunately, did pass inspection, so they do keep their top 3s.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. Too bad none of them showed up last night because he took a hit in the owner's points. Speaking of owner points, just for all you guys out there, if you go to the NoBull Motorsport homepage, look under, I believe it's owners or teams, I think. It's under teams. There's a little drop-down menu that says owner points. Click on that. I've been updating that every week. We got 4 teams in the Nationwide. We got 4 teams in the Nationwide, 3 in the truck. So I've been updating those, so you guys can all check that out. Keep tabs on that. But the Team Sam Bass took a big hit last night in the trucks, and good to hear that because there's a certain team on top right now. No guesses?
Andy?
No guesses?
I know.
The NoBull Network 1 team?
Yeah, whoop whoop.
Yeah, look at that, all right?
Represent.
That's right, Kenny Baum was going to be he's going to drive for us in the Cup Series this season, so looking forward to that. And then he goes out there and spanks the field there at Phoenix, so pretty excited about that, and that's That's exactly what I wanted to see as far as for his confidence, because it's been a rough season for him, especially in the Cup. Just if it wasn't for bad luck, he had no luck, I don't think.
Yeah, and to top it off with a win last night after the Cup season's over, he'll have some good momentum. Maybe he can pick him up a few more before the Cup season starts off, and maybe he can head into the Cup season with a head full of momentum and just win him some there. Maybe even go on to win the championship in the Cup season. Knock Dave off his game and Dylan and all those guys, and have Kenny Baum Jr. as Cup champion next season. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be great. I know he talked a lot of smack for it, but actually, you know what's funny, and Dave will get kicked out of this because Dave, I don't think, heard this one, but remember all the trash talking that was going down before the season got underway in the Cup Series this past season, and Kenny Baum, and
Yep.
I think Jimmy Costarelos was in there trash talking with Dave, and everybody was just running their mouths saying they're going to beat everybody, whatever, right? So then the season starts. Dave goes out, wins 5 races, contends for the championship all season long. Comes into it, Kenny Baum just has the worst luck ever. Jimmy Costarelos wins the first race of the season. How cool is that, right? And then all of a sudden he doesn't show up anymore. It's like, what the heck happened here? So then step in a guy driving for our seat, Dylan Jones, puts on a heck of a season, and we'll talk about that more, and hopefully talk to him a little bit later about the championship. But all this talk and all this smack, right? So then Kenny Baum says to me, "You know what's funny? I ended up in front of Dave in the points, so I guess all my trash talking fucking worked." Look at that. Oh, did I say that bad word? I was just repeating what Kenny said. Hopefully no one's offended.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would. But I did find that funny that Kenny finished ahead of Dave in the points. And that is pretty awesome.
It is.
Go, Kenny Baum. Go. You
Go, Kenny! Of course, Dave had to sit a race out, but yeah, we don't have to get into that. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to let's see if one of you guys can help me out here. Let's bring down a guy. Let's talk to him. I told him to get ready, so let's see what happens here. But
well, there's a bunch of guys out.
Yeah. Let's bring down the number, the champ. Let's bring down a champ, the truck champ. How about that? We got him. Drag that guy down here. If we got him down here, Trevor Smith. Congratulations on the truck championship, man, and welcome back to the radio show. Hello, Trevor Smith.
I think we're having problems with the microphone. What's new with the TeamSpeak system?
So you guys got me now?
There we go.
There he is. What's up, Trevor? How you doing? Congratulations, obviously, on your championship over there at the Trucks, the Wiley X Truck Season 8 champ. You had a good season, man, and very consistent, and you ended up getting that win in the Homestead, so I know that really, I know you really enjoyed that.
Yeah, the season, man, is just a great season. Ranked consistent, was normally in the top 10s, running for points. Had a good lead going last race at Homestead and left nothing on the table. I wanted to go for that win. Ended up getting that win, so was really happy. The team was really happy. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's like Babe Ruth calling a shot, right? He said, "Hey, I'm letting everything hang out." You said that, I think, the week before in your interview with Ben after a race. You said, "I'm letting it all hang out. I'm going for that win. I don't have a win yet this season," and basically calling your shot. And there you were, victory lane in the last race of the season. We're looking at your stats right now, and of the 10 starts, you had 7 top 10s, like you said. But we all watched Dylan Brockwell come into the trucks and just flat out win 4 straight races. But in 3 of those 4 wins he had, there you were, second place. Runner up, yeah, it's not, you want to win, but at the same time, with him not running for championship points, I would say that was definitely the point of the season that really put you ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, Dylan had a great run winning those 4 races back to back, and but he, like you said, he wasn't running for points. So why would I risk my technical points win just to get one spot, in the race? I was comfortable running second. There was times, I could have pushed the issue just to try to get the win, but thinking point strategy, trying to get the championship, it was safer and a better move just to hang out and take the second. And that's what I did.
Absolutely, and I'm not saying you were riding around, because I saw you at Kansas there, really trying your all to get around that guy. But he was one tough guy that just came out of nowhere, really. And I wouldn't say nowhere. He won 2 races the prior season, upcoming to these 2 seasons here. He won 2 in the Nationwide Series, so I'm not going to say he came out of nowhere. Definitely was fast, but I think having a certain someone on the spotter stand for him and crew chiefing for him really has put that kid over the edge, especially with everything he's done in the Nationwide Series last season too, winning 6 races. So definitely a tough character to beat. But like you said, hey, second place is like a win when he's not running for the points. And like I said, I think those 3 races were what set you apart from everybody else. But man, what an awesome season. It was good to see another rookie. It's the second season in a row, Ben, that we've seen a rookie come in here and take the championship. 2 seasons ago, well, I'm saying 2 because we're already into this one here, but we saw James Ray. Nobody even knew who he was. Come in, won 1 race, wins the championship. Here comes Trevor Smith, walks right in. No one knows him. Wins, dominates basically all season long as far as consistency. Last race of the season says, yeah, screw you guys, I'm going to win this thing. Wins the race and just caps off the championship season. So, man, it's been awesome to see. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen this season with the trucks. Already 3 races into it. But now, Trevor, obviously you're running some truck races. You weren't there last night, but I'm sure we'll see you next week when we head to Mossport, right?
Oh yeah, I will be. The thing about the championship is anybody can get lucky and be consistent top 5. Really, what sets you apart in the points as far as your championship goes is how well you're able to battle back after damaging your car throughout the race, whether you're causing an accident or get caught in an accident. In the 3 races, I believe I finished out of the top 10. I was battling back as the best that I could to get back from a previous incident in the race, and that's what really saves your points, is trying to get on track and save as many positions as you can, no matter how irritated you are with how bad your truck's driving or your car's driving. You just got to get on the track and try to get those positions and get those points that you can to place good in the championship.
Absolutely. Ben, excuse me, Ben, but you'll probably remember this because you broadcast on. Wasn't the race at Chicago one of those incidences for Trevor? Didn't he get in some kind of thing or whatever, and then just battled back with a somewhat damaged truck? I think he finished 11th or something. Trevor might remember, but I think Chicago was one of those races where you could have lost a whole bunch of points, but you really fought back and got as much as you could.
And that's the key, man. Just try to get every point you can. I'm seeing a lot of people this season in the trucks and nationwide. If they're running the back and everybody starts heading down pit road under a caution or something, somebody will stay out just to grab that extra 1 point for a lap lead. But there's a lot more people trying to get every point that they can for the championship, and it's gonna create tight championship races for these championships now, and it's really awesome to watch.
We're talking about running around, getting all the points. Good. Milt Matisse, who's leading the points now, he halfway last night in the race got caught up in some early mess. Halfway, I think he was maybe 21st. He finished out the night 15th and still holds on to his points lead. So like Trevor said, it's real important to just ride it out, get as much points as you can. And you spoke about it, Trevor, coming down, getting the points when the guys are down pit road. That extra bonus point could be crucial in the championship, and any other bonus point that you could possibly get if you have a chance to get it. It's very crucial. Could be crucial in the championship.
Yeah, and with the incident, you get too many incidents in a race, you can lose a point or 5 points or whatever through penalties and stuff, and really just driving clean. Like you just got to save those points. And that's all it's about, is just getting those points for the championship. And the cleaner the race you get, take your opportunity to get the bonus point for a lap led and try to start up front, get those poles. I mean, everything helps.
Well, it definitely does, and we talked about he held on to his points lead. It's a slim points lead right now over Brian Terry, who Brian Terry has started out the truck season right where he left off the trucks last season, but not running for points, Ben, and running up front week in and week out. He's got 3 top 10s in the first 3 races, so doing what he's got to do there to be up front, to be a contender when this thing's ready to be decided at the end.
Yeah, it's going to be I think it's going to be a real close battle for the championship this season, with all the drivers who haven't won in it, all the new drivers coming into it. There's a lot of talented people out running in the truck series right now. It's going to be interesting when it comes down to those final 3 races.
One guy, and your teammates, Kevin Ford, strong run last night. Finished second, right behind Kenny Baum Jr. Had a chance to win on that late caution. We had a 1-lap shootout there at the end. Kenny Baum was able to hang on to it. But Kevin's been strong also. I think he's 3rd or 4th in points, but he's close up there already, and he had the great start last season, won the opener, kind of fell back, but then as the season went on, really started to show his consistency started to show, and moved himself right back up there and finished in the top of the points at the end of the season when it was all said and done. So, there's a ton of guys. I think Dualjohn's had a great season last season. He's off to a sluggish start right about now, but things can turn around. I mean, there's 7 weeks left. Some guys, with there only being 7 weeks left, some guys are probably way out of a championship talk right now, but there's still room that you could move up and get yourself into a solid top 10 or top 15 spot by the end of the season. And you know what? And to get one of those with 30-something trucks showing up every week, that's not too shabby.
Yeah, you really got to keep your eye out next week. That's really going to change up the points. There's going to be a lot of guys who like the road course. Since we didn't have them in the truck series last season, it's going to be unexpected, and it's really going to change up the points. We're going to see a lot of people who like Kevin Ford, who's very good on the road course. That's where me and him originally come from, is running the Mustang FR 500, for the Mustang Challenge in iRacing here. And we came over here to NoBull and started running oval with you guys, and so I'll be there at Mosport. He'll be there. We're definitely going to go for the win there, just because it's a road course. It's where we love to go, and like I said, it's really going to change the championship points. There's going to be a lot of guys who might be up front in the points that aren't too good at the road course side, and you're going to have a lot of guys that could be not really the best on the oval, but they're damn good on the road course, and so it's really going to change the outcome of these points, and it throws a twist into this championship that it's not only going to be luck now. You really got to focus on the skill to keep the truck on the track when you get to the road course. Mosport is a very fun track with the trucks.
Well, I'll believe you on that one. I hate road courses. Of course, I have my own strategy going into the race next week, and I wish I could get a substitute driver, but I'd look for Borisset or somebody, but it ain't gonna happen. So I got to stick it out. I got to gut it out. Got to get what I can out of it. But yeah, you want to find me? I'll be way in the back, driving about 30 miles an hour around that place. But hopefully, I don't get in anybody's way. That's the only thing I don't know. I'd like to get better at them. I just don't race enough of them to get better at them. But whatever. It's a road course race. There's only one of them. We got 9 others. I think I talked about it in the article I wrote up, Ben, to this morning there on the truck page there on NoBull Network 1. Shameless plug. But all right. So I threw a road course in. Here we are. Whatever. We're going to do it. But then right after that, out of the last 6 races, 4 of them are at 1.5 miles. So right back where the trucks belong, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Maybe not where they belong, but where we're used to seeing them.
Yeah, where we're used to seeing them. Mosport, Las Vegas, Iowa, Kentucky, Charlotte, Atlanta. And then, if we really want to shake up stuff in the points, at the end of the season, the very last race, We put Talladega.
Yeah, listen.
Now, how demonic is that?
When I saw the schedule come out, I didn't even look at the bot. I saw Moss. I'm like, are you kidding me? They put a road course in the truck series. I said half of us guys, and I'm including myself in the conversation. I said half of us guys can't even keep our truck straight or off the wall in an oval. Now you're gonna put us on a road course where there's grass and there's curbs and what are you, nuts? You guys are crazy. And I was like, whatever. It's one race. Just go through the motions, get it done, whatever. And then I look at the bottom and I just started laughing. I started laughing when I saw the last race. I'm like, because I like to see where the season's ending. The last couple seasons been Homestead or whatever, which is cool. And I saw Dega and I'm just like, oh boy. And I see, you know what? I know I'm not going to be there, but I hope I'm not one of those top 3 guys within like 3 or 4 points of a championship, because that race is going to really piss me off. And you know what? It's going to make, and if I was those guys, man, oh my God, I'd be nervous as all heck going into that race, because you know what? A guy like me or a guy that, one little mistake, you're done. Especially with no resets.
Yeah. Yep, and
I like it.
That brings excitement because, like you said, there's 3 guys coming in 10 points separating each other. 2 guys might have the mindset, we'll just ride around, see where it ends up at the end of the race, and we'll just finish it out. And then this one guy up here leading all the laps, leading every lap, he could go home champion. Other guys could be sitting in the pits or in the garage crashed out because they decided to ride at the back with all the fools. But
with 20 minutes
and you gotta
20 minutes of repairs.
Yeah,
Dude, why are you calling Andy a fool?
Oh, I'm a fool. Don't get me wrong.
I never said that. I could
He did
call him
in
something else. I could call him something else, but that's not appropriate for radio.
All right.
I think Andy already broke that barrier earlier.
Yeah. Well, it was just a how do you say? No, I was just quoting. I was quoting Kenny Baum Jr. So
it's fine to say it in a quote?
Absolutely. Gotcha. Absolutely. Only in a quote.
And I quote.
Oh, man. All right.
Your little storm knocking out power.
Yes, and I quote, we have lobster rolls and shit up here in New Hampshire. Anyway, Trevor, before we let you go, man, congratulations again on the truck championship, man. That's wicked cool. I know now you're setting your sights on nationwide, having an okay start, I guess, if you want to call it that. But Cup Series, that's coming up here in a couple weeks on December 5th. That Thursday night, starting off in Michigan, man. I know you're going to give it a shot, man. What do you think your chances are there in the Cup Series?
Well, actually, I've decided that I'm going to focus all on nationwide this season. I'm going to run, part-time for the Cups. I want to get the full nationwide series in before I move up to the Cup Series. Gain the experience. Now that all the fast boys are running nationwide, I got to learn from them before I come to Cup, which I shouldn't have said over the radio because they're probably listening now.
Don't worry. It's only D-Wash.
Yeah, that's who I've been learning from. No.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, except for last night's race, or not last night's race, but Monday night's race, nationwide. Took a pretty good hit in nationwide that race. Got in a pretty bad wreck, took the motor out on the car. So, first couple races were decent. Entering, I was running, I think I was 6th in the points, and now I'm like tied for 13th in the points. So, time to work my butt off and get it back, and just run that consistency and try to stay out of those accidents. So.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Like we said earlier, car counts have been great in the trucks and nationwide. So we're glad to see you there whenever you can make it in the trucks. Good luck in the nationwide series as you go for trying to win your first nationwide title in your first season there. So that would be pretty cool if that could happen. And good luck, obviously. We'll see you in some cup races then. Obviously not a full season, like you said. But, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you and seeing what you can do in those Gen 6 cars.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
All right, a little skeptical. He's a little skeptical, guys, so be careful around the 17. But anyway, thank you for stopping by, Trevor, and congratulations again, man, on that championship. It was fun to watch.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. All right, Ben, that was Trevor Smith. That was your truck champion this season. You got any predictions? Now that we're 3 races in, who might be a big time contender for this season's truck title?
Whew.
I'm throwing it out there.
That's tough. We're only 3 races in, but just the top 5. Looking at the top 5 and standings right there. Milt Matisse. Consistency is on his side. Yep. Brian Terry. He sits second in the points right now. This guy, he's consistent to you. You can never count out Terry. Christopher Herlo, the rookie here. He sits third. He is he's a quick little dude. He could possibly do it. Kevin Ford. This is his second season here with us in the truck. Excuse me. He sits fourth, and then Charles Lemaire, who come up through the Nationals, he sits fifth. Now that's pretty good for Lemaire.
Listen, it's gonna be fun to watch either way.
If I had to pick one driver, I'd go with Herlo, not taking anything away from anybody, but it's just going to be fun to watch. It is, and like I said, we still have 7 to go. Mosport could change anything. Any of the races could change a bunch of stuff. So
you're just saying just saying Herlo because you wanted to be 3 rookie drivers in a row win the championship.
Why not, man? That's something cool.
Good.
That's good for stats. Good for something to write about, I guess. But anyway,
yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool. You know, hey, I'm happy with that. But we're gonna let's move on a little bit here. Let's talk some nationwide stuff. Let's talk about our champ. He can't make it with us tonight. I asked him. He wasn't able to show up, so we won't talk to Dylan Brockwell. But Dylan Brockwell, guys, I mean, this guy was. Where'd he come from?
Let's not talk about him. He got enough talking about broadcast. Damn it.
Oh, he did get a lot of talk on broadcast, but why not? I mean, look at it. Look what he did. 6 wins out of 10 races in the nationwide. I mean, that's just absolutely phenomenal. We look at his stats and just put them up there now. 10 starts, 6 wins, 8 top 5s, 9 top 10s. I mean, that's just it's almost unheard of, really. I mean, that's like Dave Washington-esque, except not as good, because Dave's never put up stats like that, no offense, Dave, in the Nationwide Series.
Yeah, but what we got up there right now is just the stats nationwide. That's not including what he done in the trucks. You know, he was just a beast all last season, period. Doesn't matter what series he was in.
I still am going to stick with my story that Washington's driving the car, and it's just under Brockwell's name. No, I'm kidding. But
Mitch said the same thing down there.
But it is.
That's fabulous.
He just comes out of nowhere. Not really comes out of nowhere. We knew him, but we never. I didn't expect that out of him, especially 6 wins. I mean, he went beast mode last season, and if he can bring that into the Cup Series this next season, if he runs it, which I'm pretty sure he will, they might have some problems up there in the Cup Series with Brockwell.
You got to take one thing in factor too. He's not going to have D-Wash sitting there in his ear the whole entire race either.
We might have D-Wash in his rearview mirror, which could be better.
Well, it could be in front. We might be chasing him down here.
True.
Dave's been on a roll here. 3 races, Nationwide Series. He got 2 victories already. James Ross picking up the season opener. That's awesome to see. He's picked up a win, the 1 win in each of the last 3 seasons. So kind of a little streak of his own right there for James Ross, which I think is pretty cool. And you know what? One's been at a road course, one's been at a short track, or a mile and a half, I think, and then the other one was at the road course. So he's done it at basically every.
Spreading it out.
Yeah, he's spread. You know, it's not like one guy went in like 5 races and they're all at Dega or something. You know what I'm saying? He's won at all types of tracks, which is cool. You know, I mean, hey, that gives you, that he can win anywhere. Then basically. just putting the package together. But that's pretty cool stat there for the Nationwide Series for James Ross, picking up season opener. But then Dave basically putting a whooping on everybody at Iowa in week number 2, and then Monday at Phoenix, one of his favorite tracks too. So hey, got it done. Got the job done. He's got 2 wins now. Obviously going for a championship with the new rules package or whatever, going for a championship in Nationwide Series. So I think Dave's on a mission as far as that goes also. But besides that, the season opening up here, Carl, you're racing in the Series 2. I don't want to... we talked about Dylan and his championship. All that's great and all that. He ain't here. We'll move on now. No, I'm only kidding. What a feat! What an actual. I'm just gonna skip a little bit. It was such a great feat. The 6 wins. The kid's on fire. The 4 wins in the truck season last season. He had 10 wins between the 2 series in 20 races. I mean, come on. That's half, 50% the kid was batting there this past season. So congratulations to him, obviously. And then started off this season with the truck wins. I think he's 10, 11. He's got 13 career wins here at NoBull already. The kid's moving on up real quick. I actually think that moved him into second place all time then already.
Yeah,
in 2 seasons, or 1 season, basically 2 series. So nothing short of spectacular what this kid has done, and we're going to see him full-time or in a Cup Series coming up here in December. So that's going to be fun to see. I'm going to be really interested to see how he does. He's going to have a lot of help, a lot of experience helping him with Dave Washington and Eric Dallariva on his team, so with those 3 guys running for Sam Bass. So that's going to be fun to watch when that comes up. So that's Dylan Brockwell. He was our champion for the Nationwide Series. Congratulations to him. He's trying to go for a repeat this season. Problem is he's got to go through his mentor, D-Wash. So with that said, guys, now let's talk some Nationwide.
I made my first start.
Yes, you did. And you got a top 10 out of it.
Yeah.
Punk. With a damaged car, too.
Yeah, he brought his car back, looked like a modified.
Yeah.
35th in points. Woo.
Mine wasn't even that bad, and I had like 20 minutes optional repairs. His looked like I ran through the meat grinder. Mine didn't. Here he is, top 10. I'm like, what the heck did I do wrong? Somebody doesn't like me. Anyway, the one thing I want to get into with the car count has been phenomenal in the Nationwide Series. Exactly what we wanted to see. A big boost from last season. Towards the end of last season, man, we were getting, some cup numbers there. 12 guys, 15, I was like, this ain't right. Not for Nationwide Series. Everybody loves a B car.
Yep.
Here we are. I think we're averaging 34 per race right now in the first 3 races. That's pretty awesome. Now, that being said, what's going on with these cautions, boys?
I think that's the product of having that many cars. And
yeah, but we have it in the trucks.
Yeah, but true. But I don't know. I think I really don't know. I think all these Cup guys are allowed to run again, and everybody's like, "Man, we got to get up here and beat these. This is our series." So everybody's running a little bit harder. And
yellow fever,
pushing a little bit harder. Yeah, and I really don't know what the deal is with the cautions. It's kind of weird. We got them pretty much out of our system in the first half at Phoenix. We had a few in the last half, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
There was a lot.
I'm pretty sure though. It'll settle out over the course of the run. Of the season, I should say.
All right, here's a stat for both of you guys to chew on for a second. I don't know if you read the article on the NoBull Network website, but 320 laps have been in the first 3 races in the Nationwide Series. 99 have been run under caution. What do you think about that number?
I can promise you one thing: there won't be a caution Monday.
Hey, listen, I wrote that in my article too. I said, hey, we don't have to worry about Monday. There ain't gonna be any. That's gonna make that number go way down. But no, seriously, 99. You're almost a third of the laps that we've run so far in 3 races have been under caution. That's a lot.
It is a lot. And third race in, like I said, we'll just give it a few weeks. It'll get settled out. We'll be back down to 2, 3, 4 cautions a race like usual. But just gotta let everybody settle down for the first couple of races, and then it'll be back to normal.
Yeah, you got to take into effect the first race was a super speedway.
There was only 3 in that one though. 3 cautions.
But race 2 and race 3 were at short tracks. You know, it's that many cars on here, all of us on here, and putting us on a short track. You know, stuff's gonna happen.
No, I know, but listen, I get it. I just think that last night or Monday night, I think that was a little extreme. I think everybody really thought that, honestly, but we didn't get nothing going. It just seemed we were always running under behind that pace car, you know, and honestly, the pace car I think led more laps than anybody. But it just, man, I don't know. I hope it turns around. Like I said, there's gonna be no cautions this coming week. Hopefully, we can keep the car count down, or car contact down, I should say. Not the car count. We want that to go up still, but I definitely want to say that we want to, you know, maybe we can keep it down a little bit at the road course. I mean, I'm sure people are going to get in each other and people are going to spin off in the grass. I'm sure I'm going to be one of them. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it's one of them things, I guess, that we're going to have to wait and see. But I know we got, you know, everyone got a little hate mail, I'll call it, sent out to everybody saying to slow down. We got to give each other, you know, which I totally get. You know, listen, first couple of laps on a restart, start of the race, back off a little bit, slow down. I think a product of it is everybody's like, I'm on fresh tires, I can pound this thing into the corner, and then they realize, oh, I guess I can't pound it in that much. You know, and it's like, well, it's too late now. You know, I really think that on a restart and on the start of the race and any restarts with the fresh tires, I think these guys think they're invincible, and they feel like this is the only chance they have to get around people. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. No comment. Nothing out of the peanut gallery.
I don't know. I feel invincible sometimes.
Listen, that's you, Ben. Come on, that's you. But listen,
it could be that.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe part of it. I don't know. Maybe half the guys are running with Xbox controllers. What do I know? You know, but
and it could be that some guys like to take it easy on the green on the fresh tires, and some guys are just the best on the fresh tires, and guys are the best on the fresh tires trying to make up the best they can, while the guys are taking it easy or just kind of riding, and then they get caught up with the guys trying to make the best of their fresh tires. I don't know. It could be anything, but
yeah, whatever. I'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Whatever. We're 3 races in. We're heading to a road course next week. All right, guys. Sonoma is the track. Here's my question. NoBull has only been to Sonoma one time. That was last season with the Cup cars.
Yep.
Oh, why are we taking the Nationwide there? I guess is my question. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's go there. I don't care. But I was thinking, like, why wouldn't we put it at, like, Mosport or something with the trucks?
Have you got on the track yet there, Andy?
What are you, nuts? Dude, I walk around that place. That's about it, dude. I ain't forgetting. Like I said, like the Mosport race on Tuesday. Dude, listen, I'm starting in the back. I'm not even going to take a lap of warm-up just so they'll give me an EOL so I can make sure I'm in the back.
No, Sonoma, it's, believe it or not, I'm fairly good on the road courses, as we saw in the national race at Watkins Glen that time.
What can we call you now, then? You're the short track king plus what? The road course ace? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But no, Sonoma is a fun track. I think it'll be some good racing, especially with the Nationwide cars. Those cars handle pretty good on the road course. So I think Sonoma was a good choice. Watkins Glen is on there later in the season, but Watkins Glen is kind of a NASCAR track that everybody chooses. They leave Sonoma out. Sonoma was just kind of lonely, and Mosport going there with the truck, so we got to be different than Nationwide. So Sonoma's a good choice. I like Sonoma.
Well, one thing about us going to Sonoma, they ain't got to worry about paying their landscapers for about a month because we're going to mow that grass down pretty good.
Yeah, there ain't much grass out there anyway, so they're going to have to get the scrapers out to regrade the dirt. That's what they're going to have to do because when the Cup guys get there eventually, they're going to have all these ruts in the ground on the outside of the track. But yeah, looking, I'm being called all kinds of names down here. Whatever, dude. I'm a billboard. Whatever, James. Anyway, I'm moving Chicago and Kane or whatever he's calling me. Anyway.
Chicane, Andy. Come on.
Oh, is that how you spell that? All right. It looks different to me.
You can say shit, but you can't say chicane. Come on.
It doesn't. I can't. Whatever. It looks like I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
You said Chicago.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Chicago. I looked at it quick. Sorry, chicane. I got 14 screens up, guys. Come on. Bear with me. Anyway, I will be a moving chicane, or I'll be a parked chicane because I wrecked into the fence. How about that? Anyway. So, that's the Nationwide. The little issues at Phoenix, they're gone, they're behind us. Dave Washington, like you said, picked up the win. 2 in a row already on the season for him in the first 3 races. James Ross picking his season opener. Now, all right. I promised myself we'll just keep this thing going. The heck with commercials, we'll play them whenever. We play them during the broadcast. How's that sound, guys?
I really need to go use the bathroom.
Oh, you do?
Wait, just go.
All right,
It's right Just go.
All right, no, listen.
I'm sorry, Andy's only one Max over here. You
Oh, nice. All right, listen. What I'm going to do right now, we had someone work on a little bit. Ben, how long is this video?
6 minutes.
6
minutes. 6 minutes.
That's perfect. I'll play that. You can go to the bathroom. How about that? So instead of a commercial, guys, hopefully you're all still tuning in. What do we got? It's like 12 people watching. Whoop-de. All right. I've already lost. I've already lost 3 since we started, so we're in good shape. All right. I've only lost 3. We've been on for almost an hour. All right. I'm gonna play this. God, I'm horrible, aren't I? I do it to myself, though. But let's see here. I'm gonna change my little scenes here. But anyway, I'm gonna play this little video. Ben, you put this thing together. Basically, it's I gotta find the thing now. It's bloopers and stuff from the past season or whatever. Is that what it is?
Yeah, past season on NoBull Network 1. There's a few scenes that's dead air because video corrupted. And there's also, the video is a blooper of itself because there's one scene in there twice. But it's a pretty good scene, so watching it twice is good, I guess.
Yeah, but we did that anyway. All right.
But these guys will get a kick out of it. It's pretty good.
I hope so. Any girls in it? Yeah. Yes, there is actually. There's a guy. Well, he's not a guy. He's a girl driving a 10 car. You'll see him in there or her in there a lot. So, no, I'm only kidding. But yeah, no. So, all right. Let's do that. I found it. Bloopers and highlights. It says. So, hopefully, you guys get a kick out of it. Me and Ben on the air making fools of ourselves, talking about whatever. There is a moment in there I'm sure Dave will love, so hopefully he's watching it. Dave Washington, this little clip that's in here goes out to you. I'm sure you'll figure out which one it is. But that being said, I'm going to play this. It'll be kind of like our commercial. We'll let Ben go to the bathroom and whatever. I'll be back, and then when we come back, we'll talk about the Cup. We'll talk about our Cup Series champion. We'll talk to him. Hopefully he's still around. I didn't lose him yet. And we'll do all that, but right now, let's watch this cool little video Ben put together. It's all kinds of bloopers and highlights here from a lot of broadcasts we've done here at the network. So without further ado, I think I'll start it.
Brian Neff, and we've got a pile up down in corner number 3. Same on the back stretch with Delary from the wall. Davis had oh my. Through 3 and 4. Washington pushes up. He returns the favor. He spins him out. The caution is out. We're going to pile him up. On the right side. Jones only takes right side tires. He's down and away. So last time Spidell did it. This time it's Dylan Jones.
Spidell with a speeding penalty. He's still on pit road.
Oh my, this is terrible news for the 76 team. Thought he would come in tonight, have a chance at the championship. I thought he had a chance to win.
Now this is not going to be good.
Washington now one lap. William Roberts heads down the front straightaway. He will win here at Phoenix International Raceway. I'm going to go out on a whim and say,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
If we have another caution, that William Roberts might be able to get up there and snag second away from Dylan Jones, just because I think Roberts comes into the night. He practices. Oh no, and he gets turned head first.
Yellow.
Oh no.
Told you. Washington, he sits in third, but James Ray, he's not finishing that. Brock Logan through, and there goes Washington through the grass. He's coming back up the track.
Keep it up, caution is out. Talk to me quick here,
But
bud.
Downey's gonna take it out.
The 3 over Dave Watt.
Oh, and
he
he
gets up the
contact. They both spin it out. The caution is out. Oh my.
It's a real dogfight down the. Oh wait, that's pit lane. Never mind. He has slid it off of.
Trouble right behind him. Brian Neff, and we've got a pile up down in corner number 3. Same on the back stretch with Delariva at the wall. Delariva trying to hold him off. He will for now, but Roberts is going to get another run off the 4. Taken out at Martinsville, taking home the victory here tonight at Texas. Dylan Jones wins chase race number 2. James Ray comes home.
Dave will get a wave around here, but Justin Munsell's going to end up your leader. There's a head to turn 3.
Has a nose, can he do anything? He pushes up a little there. Half a car, Washington pitches it. They make a little contact. They beat bang on 4 for the lead. Heading through 3 and 4. Washington pushes up. He returns the favor. He spins him out. The caution is out. We're going to pile him up. Down in
Oh, TJ Grace is around. He's around in the backstretch. And Ryan Borges really dove it in there in turn 3. He's going to have him cleared as now, but then Kilcrease now looking to the inside, trying for a Kilcrease crossover in turn 1. North Carolina, so gets a little confusing down there around Rick's hometown.
Yeah, we ended up at a gay bar or something like that. Can't remember where we were at, but it was a very interesting journey, to say the least.
So being able to hang with Dave Washington at a track that Dave just loves.
Hello. We got a battle for the lead on the back straightaway.
That we do. Here he is, Justin Munsell, just ahead of Dave Washington. Oh, and he gets Lynn in the bumper. Those fresh tires definitely showing up. Here's Dave Washington. All right, that's Eric Dollarima. Ben, back up to you.
Thank you there, Andy. 2 Canadians taking out early in the running here.
Oh my goodness.
I think they made some contact there. Washington trips up just a bit. Jones is going to be able to clear him now, though. Washington gets a little bit loose.
Delariva goes around, thinks to Stephen Conway, down 3 and 4, and Delariva backs it into the wall. No more cars. Three and 4, Dylan Jones comes off of corner number 4. He'll win the championship and the race tonight. His 6th career victory here at NoBull.
He is. Now the paddles are saying it gets a little bit looser. Whoa! And Dollarima drives it right in there inside Hendrick. That stacks the field up. Oh, trouble behind. Hendrick gets in contact with Spinell. And then 1, that's the battle for 3rd.
Oh, trouble. Hendrick around on the front straightaway. Gets
a race right now. A drag race back into 3.
Oh, he pushes the bumper. He slides him off the track. Jones hits the wall. He almost comes back and collects Washington. Dylan Jones loses it down the front straightaway. His car is severely damaged. Reba, hang on. Here we go. We're going to crash him on the front straightaway. Stephen Conway goes around. And oh boy, the Canadian Assassin fired up at the Great American Speedway. Oh no. Oh no, look out, look out! Oh no, that's terrible. He should be, come on. He should be parked. Oh my. Jones stacking up the high side for some reason. TJ Graves inside of row number 2, green flag.
That's why he did. Oh, TJ.
And that ruins everything. Lap 15. And most of the chase contenders taken out. We'll be back.
Wow, that was awesome, Ben. That was great job, man.
Yeah, nice little season in review, and wish I could have found some more, but like I said, I just threw that together yesterday afternoon. I might start doing it for the races we do here at NoBull Network 1. Kind of have a weekend review for the next race ahead. So yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed finding those little funny moments and the exciting moments in there as well.
Yeah, that was there's some good ones. Let's see, that ruined everything. That was a good one.
That's why he did it.
Yeah, I blurted it right in. That's why he did it. Yes, now I know why he stacked up the top of the field. Yeah, I get it now. Oh no, that was great.
I still have to say my favorite was when Ben was talking about him and Dave ended up at the gay bar.
Yes, that was. I think that was Dave. Yeah, can you picture Dave and Ben? Oh God, I can't even picture that. Unless Dave's his bodyguard, then I understand. Oh, okay, all right.
I was riding around with my bodyguard.
Oh, that's fantastic. No, that was awesome, Ben. I enjoyed that. That was fun. We'll have to play that again another time. Now we got that on archive. Now that was a great job, man. That was it's a lot of fun. A lot of good moments in there. A lot of good accidents. Your other comment with the two Canadians going at it, eh? That was a good one.
The Canadian Assassin fired up.
Oh yeah! Wow, what an interesting race that was. An interesting chase, says Ben. Only 4 races in it, and gosh, we had so much to talk about, right?
My goodness.
Geez, let's well, we might as well dive right into it, right? I guess it's here. We're here. All right, championship. Obviously, winner. Dylan Jones picked up the big win. I don't know. Should we get into this now or talk to him first? Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Let's talk to him.
All right.
Maybe he's not expecting it.
Well, no. You know what? Maybe he's not asleep. Let's get him before he falls asleep. Dylan Jones, wake up! You there?
Oh, hi.
We welcome up Dylan Jones, Cup Series champion, man. Has it sunken in yet? A few days later now, almost a week.
Yeah, it feels really great to be the champion. It was a great season.
That it was a great season, definitely. We had you picked up your 3rd win with the win at Homestead. We'll take a look at all your stats and all that here, or whatever, for the season. But now, man, honestly, I thought a great battle. We had talked about you before being a strong contender to begin with, or strong racer. You won that race last season at Sonoma, but you weren't able to run a full season. Weren't able to be there to contend for the title. You gave it your all this season. You're like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the whole season. Here you were, and I think blow for blow, I think you guys, you and Dave had a great battle all season long, every race basically, putting up these great numbers, great races with each other.
Yeah, I tried running the whole season last year, but had some other things going on and wasn't able to make it to most of the races. But coming into this season, I was dead set on running for the championship, and me and Dave had a good season racing against each other, and it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. David, 5 wins. You came up with the 3 wins, including the race at the end. Now, all right, you got big plans for this RC. Obviously, you're driving for RC. You got them all tattooed over your car that everybody can see right now. But you joined up forces with Mitch Lennon there. You guys had a great season all together, helping each other at Dega. That was by far, I believe me and Ben, that was like the best race I've seen 2 guys put together at a super speedway ever. I mean, that was just, the tandem drafting's there. There's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is, and set up in iRacing. But to what you were able to do with him, every time you switch, and Ben can give out for it. I mean, we were doing the broadcast, we couldn't even believe it. Every time you guys made a switch, it was flawless. Every time you guys came down pit road, it was flawless. You guys, at one time, I think you both slipped through your pit box. No big deal. You guys had a big lead. But, I mean, how was it? Obviously, it was good. It ended up good. You guys swapped wins a couple of times there, Dega, and then the week after, you guys switched it up, and you got the win, and he followed right behind you. But having a teammate like Mitch, how'd that work for you this season?
Oh, Mitch was a great teammate. I was honored when he asked me to come on this RC team and race for him. That race at Talladega, that was probably actually my favorite race this season. Boring for some, but it was a lot of fun switching there, making the moves, getting down pit road. It's harder than it looks, so it was a rewarding race, even though I finished second.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that here. The only reason you finished second, I guess you had some issues with the throttle hanging up on you or something like that, and because obviously towards the end there, you guys didn't switch at all the last few laps because you couldn't even push, you couldn't even get up to his back bumper. So obviously something hanging up there, and Mitch Lennon took full advantage of you. You're gonna have to remember that, by the way. Took full advantage of you having issues there. He could have pushed you to the win, but he thought of himself there, didn't he?
Yeah,
I'm only kidding. Relax.
Blocked him a little bit, but
that wouldn't have been good because then you could have taken you guys each other out, and then somebody else would be winning that race. But no, overall, listen, you guys put on a phenomenal show at Dega. But we're looking at your stats right now, and the 15 starts. Wait a minute, did I even do this right? Oh gosh, I messed this all up.
Good job.
Yeah, look at this. All right. These stats are not. Yeah, don't even look at the screen. That's the only thing that's right on it. Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? I'm looking at this like he didn't have 5 wins. Listen, the only thing that's correct on this is Dylan Jones in first place. How about that?
That's all that matters.
I guess, right? Look at Mitch. That's no surprise. Thanks a lot, Mitch. Put it this way, Mitch. I didn't screw up your picture. We'll see in a moment here, but
this is going on the next blooper video.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. Trust it. There's plenty of audio you can get off of this one for the next blooper. You can have your own a whole video just on this show. Anyway.
Oh God.
Anyway, don't look at those numbers.
That's the best thing I've seen so far.
All right.
This was your only job, too, right?
Oh, gosh, don't give me my only job, dude. I've spent all day on these things. But all right, but enough about me. Anyway, listen, you had 12 starts. You had the 3 wins. Very consistent all season long, despite what these... Well, I mean, these numbers are just, very good, too. But we'll just say you had 12 starts. You had 3 wins, 10 top 5s, 13 top... No, all right. Listen, you had a great season. Battle all throughout. Now, coming down to Phoenix, all right, obviously it is what it is. It passed. It's over. It's done with. Man, what a battle. Me and Ben, we were calling that race, and the battle between you and Dave Washington, he thought, was just phenomenal. I mean, how much fun was that? You said the Dega race was fun, but how much fun did you really have at that Phoenix race?
Oh, it was a ton of fun. It was probably one of the best battles we had all season with anybody. But it didn't end well, but it was a great race overall. I'm sure it was exciting for you guys.
Oh gosh, we had how many clips in there, right, Ben? Of
yeah.
In that video you had of that race. I mean, it was fun to watch. You guys were.
That was me being conservative.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you guys, even after you had to damage your car, I mean, just you trying to hang on to that thing was so much fun to watch. I'm like, because I know I got a perfectly good Gen 6 car, and I'm on the track. I can't even keep the thing straight. They got so much power for me. But you know, and then to have a damaged car and to be running as fast as you were with that, I was just like, wow, this is actually absolutely incredible. The car control that both of you guys had before, after, during, the passes you guys had for the lead. You passed them a couple times after pit stops. It was just a phenomenal race, and it was a great race to set up the end. Obviously, unfortunate the way it was, but now we go to Homestead, final race of the season. You had a 6-point lead going into the race over Brad Spidell. Now, Spidey, you sit on the pole, all right, just like what you've been doing all season. I think you had 3 poles this year. And then you Brad's right there and you're outside. It was like, oh my God, if it wasn't Dave, it was Brad. You know, I mean, 6 points out, now here he is on the outside pole. Then we start the race, and before we get to complete lap 1, he takes the lead from you. Walk us through that and the nerves through that as far as how that race started for you.
I was a little bit worried because I know Homestead is by far my least favorite track. I struggle there. So when I was seeing Brad was able to run good and get up front there, I was a little bit worried we might have a championship battle on our hands, and I was hoping we could get out front there and put it away early.
Yeah, and actually Brad went out and led a ton of laps, 50-something I believe it was, to start the race. Starts the race, 50-something laps, leading all these laps. You're riding around and you're like, oh my God, what do I got to do? You know, he's getting maximum points right now. And then all of a sudden it happens. He has his issues on pit road, speeds down pit road. And it was actually funny because I blame you for his speeding on pit road. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can blame me. I was pressuring him a little bit.
Hey, you're doing what you got to do, right?
Exactly.
Listen, you were, I think it was, if I can remember correctly, Ben can correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was like 2 seconds back or something when you guys were getting ready to pit. We get onto the access road, and you just literally got to his bumper, like from 2 seconds back. As soon as you got on the access road, you caught up to him, and I was like, oh wow, look at this, we're going to have a battle now, you know? And what happens, I honestly think he was looking at his mirror at you going, oh no, look how close he is. You know, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, and you know what? Homestead is one of those tracks that is so sensitive, it seems to me anyway, on the speeding on pit road. It seems like you barely go over that thing to boom, they nail you. It's like, what? Usually you have a little buffer there at most tracks, it seems anyway, I guess for me, but I usually drive 5 miles an hour slower than the limit. But yeah, so he ends up with a speeding penalty, and boom, there you go. You go out, you dominate the rest of the race, cruise to a track you don't like, you cruise to a win, and end up wrapping up the championship style. That's got to be a good feeling to get the win and to cap it off with the championship.
Oh yeah, that was a great way to end the season. Actually, last year, the few races that I ran, I think I messed up pit road every single time. Got a penalty, slid through the pits. So coming into this season, I was making sure I practiced my pit stops, and I don't think I had a speeding penalty all year.
No, it definitely shows, and I mean that's what exactly that we've seen that it can win you races and can lose you races. We've seen that a lot. Me and Ben do anyway when we doing all these broadcasts in all of the series. You know, one mistake on pit road can cost you everything, and you know, even at tracks like Daytona, you're going in as a pair. You know, and that's why your race with Mitch was just phenomenal to see, because it was just like you guys were just spot on perfect every single pit stop. But it's one of them things. One guy spins through. Now you got to either sit there and wait for him, or you're going out there and you're by yourself. Now you're done because you know you don't have any help. But yeah, we've seen pit road kill. I mean, Dave Washington last season. We'll throw this in there. The season finale at Homestead, he made it a battle. He didn't want to have a battle with Simpson going for the championship, and he spun getting on pit road. You remember that, Ben?
Yep.
Yeah, and then what does he do? A few laps later, he's bouncing off the backstretch wall, and we're like, oh my God, this is really happening. But you know, he was able to overcome it and hang on to it. But we didn't see him make a mistake all season long. There it was in the final race, you know. And same thing with Brad. Brad was a very consistent driver all season long. Made the chase, did what he had to do, kept his nose clean. There he was at the end of the thing, battling for the championship, and good for him, and a lot of credit to him. But Yeah, congratulations, man. And now I got to ask, when that thing, that big box comes to your door, are you going to use it like a coffee table like Dave, or are you actually going to take it out of the box and use it?
I think we could use it. This seat that I'm sitting in could be retired any second now.
Now, is that the, I believe you said it was the 15-year-old office chair? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right, and you said that's for sale, right?
Yeah, we'll put it up on eBay. I'll sign it. Might be worth a little bit, worth less after I sign it, but if anyone's interested.
That'll be my Christmas present from the network.
Oh, you want me to buy that for you, Ben?
If I can't get a new computer, at least get me a 15-year-old computer chair.
There you go. Well, listen, hey, think about it, though, right? A champion sat his ass in that and won the damn thing with it. Maybe it'll make me... I should get
donate it to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
The NoBull Hall of Fame? Yes. NASCAR? No.
Yeah.
They don't want it.
You take that up here. Yo, look what I got. What the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly. And the NoBull Hall of Fame, just so y'all know, is Rick's basement. So anything you got that you want to send to the Hall of Fame, or you think it's worthy of it, or you just want to get rid of it, send it down to Moxville, North Carolina, to Rick's home. If you want, I'll give you the address when we're done here. Just private message me, and I'll get that to you. Rick will be more than glad to take those things off your hands. What?
If the Hall of Fame is his basement, did Dave wear the pink sparkly socks?
What? Are those the socks you wore at the bar with you? Oh, we're down to 11 viewers. I lost another one.
Oh,
all right,
yeah,
we're having too much fun, dude. All right. Listen, Dylan, congratulations, man. Awesome season. I can't wait to see you. You are running full time next season, right?
As far as I know, I'm going to try my best.
There you go.
Try your best.
Yeah, sometimes something might come up. I might not be able to make it.
Well, I get that. Real life happens. But anyway, listen, congratulations. I hope to see you give it an all and maybe get a chance to repeat. And if you do, then, hey, your buddy over here at the network could use a chair. But anyway.
Send him the old one and send me the new RC.
Oh, wait. Hey, listen, I told you, champion sat in that chair, dude. I should probably take it. Maybe I can learn something. Maybe it's got the right, lean to it or something, or not enough padding where it's full. I don't know. Maybe the thing works. Who knows?
The butt print is just perfect.
There you go. Right there. All right. I love it. Well, Dylan, anyway, congratulations, man. Thanks for joining us on the show tonight. And, man, go get them. And I know you're racing some nationwide trucks, too, this season. So good luck with all that stuff, too. But, man, good luck when the Cup season hits back on the track there in December.
Yep. Thanks for having me here. It was fun.
Awesome. There's your champ. The champ. How do you like that, Ben? The champ. Dylan Jones. The champ is here. All right. Hump day. The champ. All right. Dylan Jones, your champion. Forget the graphic I put up. It's horrible. Dude, what did I do there? It's like, man.
I don't know, but I got a good laugh out of it.
Well, I'm sure you did. Anyway, at least the picture's good with this car. I didn't have like someone else's car in there, right?
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been like, dude, you didn't change it from last year? Come on. Anyway, Dylan Jones, man, what an awesome job. Well-deserved championship, well-deserved win. Did great. 3 wins this season. Could have had more. He was very good at Watkins Glen. If you remember, he took himself out there late in that going. Probably could have had a win there, too. So that's a road course guy you're going to have to keep your eye on. Also, nationwide cars coming up soon and so on. Before we get out of here tonight, I do want to throw a big salute, congratulations to one of this guy right here. This guy here, I'm making fun of him because he was just making fun of me. Yes, Mitch, all your numbers are correct. Mitch Lennon, 3rd place. 2nd in a row, Ben. 2nd, 3rd place in the standings in a row. That's pretty cool. That's pretty. That's a pretty tough feat to to manage there. 12 starts, got the win, of course, at Dega at the expense of his teammate. 6 top 5s, 9 top 10s, and 10 starts. So consistency paying off for Mitchell. Yep, absolutely. And you know what? And he's the one guy you can count on for the fuel strategy attempt, tire attempt. You know, something like 2 tires, no tires, something. I don't want to give out all the secrets, but I notice, and I'm going to give them away anyway, I notice on green flag stops, Mitch Lennon is more apt to get no tires or 2 tires.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. He's always...
I'm giving away his secrets. He makes up a ton of time. TJ,
Carl.
Jeez, Carl, come on. He makes up a lot of time. By doing that, gets a lot of track position. Hey, guy knows how to do it. I try it and I go backwards, so whatever.
Yep.
Anyway, Mitch Lennon, congratulations. Your 3rd place finish again. Jeez.
Yeah, at least get second.
I know. Or the win.
Next season.
Or some, whatever. No, congratulations, bitch. I'm only busting him. Awesome job. Great job. 2nd place for Mitch Lennon. Now, 2nd place. Do you know who that was? No? You have no idea?
Yeah,
Wait, James Ross left. We lost another one. We're down to 10. All right. Brad Spidell.
Yep.
Finished 2nd, man.
Who
awesome.
Would have thought that?
Dude, the guy's... listen, he's not flashy. He's not out there winning 15 races a season like the stats there for Jones. But, look at... He was consistent.
Yeah.
Same exact top 10s as Mitch Lennon, 9. You know what I'm saying?
One less top 5.
One less top 5. Didn't get the win, obviously, but that's exactly why he was there all the way to the end. Had a shot at this thing at Homestead. So, pretty cool deal for Brad. And very excited for him. I think that was a good shot in the arm for a good guy.
So it was, and when I was going back over those replays, trying to find clips of crashes or bloopers, he was always, and you just don't catch him until you go back and look, but he's always up there in the top 5 running real consistent. He's kind of like the Kevin Harvick in NASCAR, just real silent, doesn't make any noise, just sneaks his way in there, and then he just stays.
Harvick silent?
Well, used to be. But,
you mean in the race silent, or like talking silent?
in the race, silent.
Oh, okay. Like you don't hear about him all of a sudden at the end. There he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That kind of sound. But yeah, he's always right there when it comes down to the end, and like I said, consistent.
Yeah, that he is. I'm actually excited to see what he can do coming up here. This next season here, obviously December 5th. What a track to start at, huh? Michigan.
Yeah, that's it's not I guess you could call it a super speedway. It's 2 miles, but we're not gonna have 10.
These cars are gonna go fast too.
Or packed. Yeah, they're gonna be faster than they are at Talladega or Daytona. So I think it's gonna be fun. Sucks. I'm gonna have to miss it.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna actually not be here either. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah. All right. Here's one thing. I'm gonna. All right, let's get into some things here. Let's start talking real quick, so we don't bore anybody else anymore. All right. Listen, that was our Cup, guys. Congratulations, Michelin in 3rd place, Brad Spidell on a 2nd place finish, and congratulations on what's his name? Oh yeah, Dylan Jones for getting the championship. Awesome job all around for all these Cup guys that did make it. All right, now let's get into it. What was I going to talk about?
Down to 9, by the way.
Down to what? Yeah, I know. I just
9.
keep losing. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know. All right, so now we move on. Car count for the Cup guys. What do you think? And I'll ask you, Carl, too. What do you think was maybe the cause of it? Why we saw it? And can it be fixed? Will it be fixed? Will this next season be any different? Go ahead. One of you guys go first.
Well, I think it'd actually be fixed for next season. I think one of the things that ran a lot of people off was only having the ability to run in the cup, and so I think that's what actually started causing the car count to go down. Now that we have the guys in nationwide, or guys in the cup, while we're in nationwide, and everything, it's going to keep the guys around, keep them interested, give them something else to do, and I think the car count's going to go up and stay up this season.
Yeah, I think it will too. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the nationwide guys come up. We saw a lot of them towards the end of the season. And that's what kind of kept the car count where it was, right, Ben? Like Stefan Brunel came in, had a decent chase for himself. He finished the first 3 chase races. He finished 5th. Not too bad.
Not too bad. But I agree with Carl. I think it was kind of just this season, or this past season, they just tried to block it off so they could have just all the cup guys in one place and not have them down the lower series. I thought it was going to be a good move. It looked good on paper, but once it all went down, it really stung as far as the car counts go in the cup, and I think in the nationwide and the trucks a little bit too. But this season, like Carl said, when a nationwide guy is allowed to run, I think it'll boost the car counts up at least 25, maybe 30 cars. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Yeah, I think so too. Listen, you got to try something, right? And if and I give these guys, Dave and Mitch and I'll throw Rodney because he's been so much a part of this thing. James Ross and Rick and these guys that they've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And the constant that I've seen since I've been over here is always trying something new, always trying to make it better. If you sit there and you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over, it gets stale. So for them, they wanted to try something. Why not? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So lots of credit to these guys to basically throw their necks out there and try something like this. And like you said, on paper, it looked great. I was like, wow, this is going to be pretty cool, the best of the best, the elite, All right, cool. All right, it started off okay, and then just slowly start in, it was like, this isn't, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't look good. So, that being said, okay, no big deal. These guys get back together and they're like, yeah, no big deal. Let's try something. Let's try something different now. Perfect. So they did. They tried something different. They moved things back around a little bit. They're letting these guys race wherever they want, which is cool. Keeps the guys here, right? Keeps them busy 3-4 days a week. And then on top of it, they just say, all right, but you can't run for the championship there. You want to, like Kenny Bond with the truck win last night.
Yeah.
It was great to see him there. Gives him some seat time. Got a big win out of it for himself. But in the grand scheme of things, didn't affect the championship battle at all. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Ford finished second. Basically the top point getter for the trucks. Big night for him. You know what I'm saying? So to see, I don't know. I think the way it's going right now and what I've seen, especially nationwide, how quickly that's boosted up already. I think we're in for a great season as far as car count for the Cup Series. Definitely a big jump from last season, which we all can hope. Especially everybody's putting all this time and effort into it and keep this thing going. And then with the broadcast, let's face it, we don't want to broadcast 10 cars like the last race of the season. That wasn't fun. And it's not. Well, no, seriously, and it's not nobody's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's just, how do you know what I'm saying? When 10 cars get spread out in a 1.5-mile track, how do you, And that's why you ended up talking about gay bars or something. But anyway.
Well, since, we're in the preseason right now, and we pretty much know who the players is, let's put each other on the spot, and let's go with a pick for next season. Come on.
Listen.
You saw in the movie, you saw in the video what happened to William Roberts when I picked him to finish second in that race. He got taken out 2 seconds after I got that out of my mouth. We're not doing any picks. Never ever again.
Nope. This
Dave Washington's going to win the championship.
Oh, he jinxed him. He jinxed you. No, listen. We over here at NoBull Network 1, for whatever reason, have the worst luck for anybody. We are so sorry to all of you that we have picked and you failed. Okay? You can blame us all you want. I don't care. Okay? But listen, we are not picking any more people. We're done picking people. We are done. Because every time we open our mouths, somebody wrecks.
Everybody heard it. Everybody heard it. Ben already picked Washington to win the Cup championship. Everybody heard it.
I think everybody's picking Dave. Come on. I mean, listen. All right. We're talking about Dave, right? Guy's great. He knows how to drive, knows how to get around nationwide. Wins 2 in a row already. Okay? Wins 5 races in a Cup thing. Would have been right there for the championship battle in Dylan Jones if it wasn't for the Phoenix retaliation penalty of 25 points. Right? Okay? Well, of course everyone's going to pick him if they want him to lose. You know he's going to be up there. You know he's going to be a contender. You know, but this is what makes everybody else, guys like Kenny Baum Jr., William Roberts, Dylan Jones even. How many races, Ben, did we watch or we broadcast that we saw Dylan riding around behind Dave, and you know he was learning something. You know he was.
Uh-huh.
And James Ray, the same thing. How many times did we see him in those Cup races? Kansas comes into mind. He was riding right there with him. Had a chance to win when it came down to the end, you know, except for a mistake or a wreck or whatever it was. I don't remember. But, you know what I'm saying? So when you got these guys that are hungry, that are fast, and they got to chase a guy like that, you know they're going to give it their all. So I like it. I like them in there. I think it's going to be a great thing. But anyway, real quick, guys, before we get out of here, that penalty in Phoenix, I'm just going to say this flat out, whatever. It is what it is. It's done. It's over with. New season starts December 5th. I'm just going to tell you right now, though, Mitch Lennon has the biggest nuts I've ever... Well, I haven't seen him, but he's got the biggest nuts ever. And no, listen, I've been an admin. Ben, you're an admin. You've been an admin before this whole NoBull. Listen, to have to make a call like that, okay, with 1 race to go, that takes some nuts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys look the other way, whatever. And I'm not saying whatever's right or wrong, or it's not what it's about. My hats are off to a guy that can do that, because I'll tell you what, man, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure right there. Like I said, whatever the incident that happened, whether it was right or wrong, whatever, that is a tough call to make. And man, you know, God bless you, dude. That's a tough one.
Yeah, tough call to make with 1 race to go in the battle for a championship to Dave Washington at the very least. But yeah, tough call, and got some big ones, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, like I said, a new season. We had a visitor for a second there, but anyway.
Taken care of.
Get rid of him. I got my bouncers here. Ben's my bouncer. Look at that, huh? He's got Dave Washington. I got Ben. All right, listen. These guys put in a lot of effort, these admins, and I want, this is a throw out to all these drivers out there or whatever. These guys got a tough job, and if you don't think it's tough, look what Mitch had to do after the Phoenix race in the Cup Series, and to make a call like that affects a championship that much with 1 race to go, that's hard. That's a hard decision. So when these guys say something, these guys say, listen to them, listen what they got to say. There's a reason they're saying it. Give these guys some credit. Give these guys your support, because without these guys, man, these races would be like these official races, right?
Yeah, it would. And Mitch is not admin of the Cup Series because his name's cool and it's Mitch. Dave's not the admin of the Nationwide because he's fast. And I'm not the admin of the trucks because I have a pretty voice. We all are admins so that people look up to us. They know that when we say something, like you said, Andy, that we expect you to listen, and most of the time you do. Like when we call for pit parties, we give you a few seconds, and then when we say, all right, let's get to the pits, get off the track, you guys are there. When we say take it easy, you guys just usually take it easy on the first few laps, or after we've had a couple cautions back to back to back. We say take it easy, you guys take it easy. It's just us admins at NoBull aren't here to just because we're famous or whatnot. We're here because we're good admins and whatnot.
Gee, I think
Toot toot.
I think Ben was tooting his own horn, kissing some ass there. Jesus Christ! But all right, no, I'm only
You got to
kidding.
do that.
Well, it's your first season. You got to kind of get in the flow. All right, anyway, no, seriously, just you know what? Listen, man, these guys are they're putting their necks out there. Besides the big paycheck they get each season, I mean, it's a tough job. No, I'm only kidding. These guys don't want to pay nothing. That's why you got to give them some credit, to be able to do this, to be able to make the calls like that. It's not like those refs in the Monday Night Football game that messed up my Patriots' bid for a win at the end there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving an example.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a tough call for him to pick a flag up. You know what I'm saying? Never mind, whatever. But they picked it up and ran away. Same thing. It's a tough call that had to be done. It's done. It's done. It's over with. Blah blah blah. Season's over. We start the new one December 5th. I can't wait. Not going to be here, but I can't wait for the start of the season. We're going to try to. Carl will try to get you a couple guys to fill in for us, and hopefully we can get that up and at it. Geez, Ben Niles trying to give me some sponsor plugs.
Heaven forbid we have to try to broadcast and talk at the same time again.
I'll see if I can bring back the dynamic duo of Dylan Lee and who's the other kid? Oh, I forgot his name. Ian Adams. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding, Ian.
Announce the first Cup race is not going to be broadcasted.
Why? Come on, give these guys a chance, right? Come on. They'll be all right. Listen, we got to do something. We'll try to do something.
Whoever fills in, come.
Well, we can't get Matt.
That's a different subject. Let's not talk about it.
Well, we can talk about it. It's ready.
Okay, let's do it.
No. Hey, the salt truck. Beep, beep, beep.
No, but whoever fills in week 1, good for you. I applaud you. Thank you for filling in. But come week 2, get your ass out. It's Andy and I's show.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to make way for the big dogs to come back.
All right. Anyway, I know I've made this night go on way too long or whatever, but
hey,
we've had a lot of fun.
We've been off like a month and a half.
Yeah, I know exactly.
We can have 2.
Yeah, we got to get caught back up.
Yeah,
by the way, you guys out there wondering where Andy and I is going to be, we're actually going on our own separate vacations paid for by the network. No, I'm kidding.
What?
AKA, they're going on a gay cruise.
What? All right, easy. No, listen. I'm gonna flat out tell you the truth. My wife's company's got a Christmas party, and I got no choice but to go. And if any of you saw my Facebook post today, you'll know why. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm going to be at the most prestigious short track race in the world, so that's why I will not
be. Is the Cup Series going to be at Martinsville again?
Oh, okay. No, I'll be at the 46th Annual Snowball Derby
that should be fun.
Black Speedway. It will.
See, guys, that shows you who's more important to y'all. He'd rather go watch and stroll over Chase Elliott and everybody else like that, the Snowball Derby, than come spend time with y'all.
Hey, now, we don't want to get into, never mind.
Listen. All right, listen.
I'm a short track fanatic.
Short track king, short track fanatic, whatever. Ben's just short. Anyway, all right, moving on. Guys, thank you for...
Don't forget the can of corn.
4 inches thick as a can of corn. Anyway, guys, thank you for filling in, or not filling in. This is probably the best radio show we had. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me. Thank Dylan Jones for... swinging on by, talking about his Cup Series championship, and don't forget he's going to have his chair that he won the thing on for sale on eBay. Probably get it pretty cheap, and hopefully some good luck can rub off on you. If I win the bid, then it's mine. Yeah, other stuff too. Some crumbs. What do you eat last week? All right. So anyway, I want to thank him. Dylan Jones wasn't able to stop, but congratulations to him on his championship nationwide. Kick some butt. Expect some big things out of that kid coming up in the near future, especially in that Cup Series. He's got to give his teammate D-Wash a run for his money there. Somebody does, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. And but thank him, and definitely thank Trevor Smith, a great champion for NoBull, very good guy. Congratulations to him on his truck championship as he now in the Nationwide Series looking for that title. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for stopping by. Anything you want to add, or are you guys good?
I'm good. Just everybody remember to put the phone down.
Oh, yes. Got to get that in.
Do us a favor so we have something to sit on next time. Beg your wife to put the couch back in.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for not waking up my kids, guys, and being quiet down here in the basement. It's a little cold and damp in here, but we got the job done.
That's the way I like it.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you doing this thing?
Yeah, too much information anyway. All right. Anyway, I'm going to cut this loose. Guys, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you liked it. Not guaranteeing we're going to be back next week, but we're gonna probably try this every couple weeks, every 3 weeks, something like that. Whenever we get some good information, some good things to talk about, we'll be right here. We'll get it done on the radio. But other than that, thanks for showing up, and have a good night, everybody, and we will see you all when we see you.
Peace.